So if you're a local service business, I want to show you exactly how you could start owning your marketing instead of working with these marketing agencies that are going to take thousands of dollars from you just to run low quality Facebook ads, or maybe even do SEO that takes 6 months. This is so easy that even a broke college kid could do this, and it doesn't take any time at all. It only takes a few weeks to start seeing real results. This is the Own Your Growth model. In 2025, the local service market is struggling with the effects of political tensions, and to be able to avoid this, what you need to do is you need to establish yourself as a professional local company so you can get people to trust you. So whether you're in Canada or you're within the US, you need to establish yourself as the authoritative figure. And number two is that there's rising marketing costs, agencies, ads, and everything like that. It's just getting more and more expensive. So if you're just throwing money away, then your margins are going to decrease and you're going to reduce the amount of cash flow that you're getting, and you're going to waste so much money on things that are really not working. So what you need to do to avoid this is you need to find out a way, implement maybe a system that you can acquire a customer for about $20. And that is what I'm going to show you with our system right here, because you are going to be able to acquire a customer for about $20. You just need the softwares to be able to make it a lot easier for you. You can even acquire them for $0. The third thing is that competition is at an all-time high. I'm sure you're aware of this. You probably deal with leads all the time telling how they're just shopping around, or that, they're maybe going to look to the next guy over, or, average Joe down the street gave them a cheaper price. So to be able to avoid this, you need to stray away from the crowd. You need unadoptable acquisition. So you need a system that's implemented into your company that is custom to you, that has the pre-call workflows, that have, the specific channels that are tailored to your business, that has taken the work that you have done and using that to your advantage. You need to be able to use all these things that cannot be copied by your competitors, because competition is for losers. So if you're trying to just compete, you want to have a monopoly over your market, and you want to be able to dominate your competitors. And if you don't believe me that there's no competition, which I don't know why you wouldn't, this is a remodeler that we worked with before he started working with us. 84 bids on one project, and 0 shortlisted, meaning that the customer didn't contact anybody. The third thing is that we are in a trust recession. Clients are ghosting, there's price shoppers everywhere, no one ever trusts you. And to be able to avoid this is you need to build a pipeline of quality value-fed leads. What that means is that your pipeline needs to be full with people who are educated on your offer. They need to know exactly what you do. Even if it's basic like car detailing or remodeling or anything like that, you have to educate people on what you do and how it's different than anybody else. Because if you're going to be able to charge high prices, you need to communicate that value to your prospects. So most businesses want to grow, of course, but they just can't because they're stuck in the bottom 99% in their current situation. And this is usually what they deal with. They lack predictability because they rely on referrals and these lead companies like Home Advisor, Angie's List, House, and everything like that. And you can even throw in marketing agencies into the mix here. These are really all shared leads. These companies have their own processes. They make millions of dollars just sharing leads to every competitor. Same thing with marketing agencies. They have one commoditized offer that they just kind of offer to everybody. So you don't really have much exclusivity, and how could you really guarantee results when everybody's doing the exact same thing, right? And you need to get clients, you need clients to get referrals. Of course, you can't just pop referrals out of nowhere. You actually need clients to refer you to other people, right? And because you're relying on these things like referrals and these lead companies, you actually lack control of your company. These lead companies, these marketing agencies have their own processes, have their own systems, and they make money doing so. Same thing with referrals. You can make money doing this, but the thing is you can't actually control what people say about you, right? You can do a great job, but then they can just say a completely different thing because memory is a reconstruction, so they're not going to remember exactly what you did so well unless you remind them, but that takes so much time, right? And because of this, you are fearful of the unknown. You don't know whether you're going to have a job this week or you're going to be able to pay bills or anything like that, and that is because of inconsistent income. One month you might do 10K, another month you might be 30K. And if you have inconsistent income, you have no security. You have no security within yourself, and you have no financial security. And that destroys at-home relationships because the number one cause for divorce is financials. So what if there was a solution that allowed you to have full control of your marketing while doing less work? You have a predictable flow of appointments every single month without calling any more leads. Like I literally mean you wake up and you have appointments onto your calendar. You have one simple, easy to implement marketing system that's going to run your entire client acquisition. conversion. So I'm talking about getting the leads, nurturing these leads, and then booking them onto your calendar and even re-engaging them so you never waste out on any money ever again. And then you get to copy and paste the systems, the insights, and the processes from the top 1% of the companies in your industry, the things that literally make them great, that allow them to scale to millions and even billions of dollars. You get to copy those exact same things into your business. All while you get to invest less time and less effort. You never call a lead ever again, and I'm serious. You never pay a marketing agency ever again because you get to own this in-house because you license our system. So like I was mentioning before, that these lead companies and a lot of these companies, these local service businesses, get stuck in the agency trap because these agencies, they don't really do much for you because you're going to get stuck in the marketing agency slavery flywheel. And that is going to have you within $50,000 to $75,000 per month only in pain because they're offering you one service like Facebook ads, appointment setting, cold email, short form content, whatever it may be, whatever they're pitching you. But the thing is that they're only solving one obstacle in the business and they're doing it to everybody else. And they're also an external company. So how much can you trust another business to really take over your entire client acquisition, really? Just because they have a few results or maybe because they told you so? That doesn't really make much sense. You want to have full control inside your business because nobody knows your business better than you, right? So the reason why they're only solving one obstacle here and they're creating actually more bottlenecks is that once they, let's say, run Facebook ads, they're only, first of all, they're the creatives and the copy and everything like that is all taken from other companies and they're just copy and pasting it into your business. But once these leads actually come in, we need to deal with them. We not only do we need to set them onto appointments, but we also need to potentially re-engage them and create custom lookalike audiences to then adjust the ad campaigns based off the leads that we're getting and the quality of leads that we're getting. So they actually create much more obstacles than they do solve them. And that's going to lead to an inconsistent lead flow. Once you have an inconsistent lead flow, you have no leverage. You can't afford literally anything because you're not getting any projects or you're not getting any consultations or you're not getting any deal flow. And this is going to get you maybe average, bad results. So you might get a few results, you might get a few jobs here and there, but it's not going to get you great results. And then from here, the lack of communication that the agency is going to give you and the average results or the bad results is going to cause you to find a new agency. And then from here, you're just going to start the wheel over and over again for years until you finally get out of the process. So this is what most agencies, this is what most of their landing pages look like and what they're pitching you. They kind of look the same thing. They all have the same exact, we'll guarantee this. They overpromise and then they just never deliver. So this is our simple 7-step process to scale past $5 million in ARR. You get to own your marketing. You get to do all these things that I just mentioned right here and never work with a marketing agency again. You get a predictable system into your business that is going to get you appointments on demand. So this is the Own Your Growth model. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to analyze your company. We need to understand exactly what's going to be holding you back from achieving your goals, backed up by actual data. So instead of just assuming what you need, we're actually going to go into your company and analyze what do you need. So we're going to analyze your ICP. What we're also going to do is we're going to start tracking your metrics. We're going to get insights into your industry. We're going to do everything we need to get you to where you want to go. Step number 2 is we're going to set up your acquisition channels. So we're going to set up both the content and ad system, and we're going to use AI scrapers to replicate structures and frameworks from the top 1% in your industry. So think of, big players in your industry, whoever they may be. We're going to copy exactly what makes them great, and we're going to put that into your business as well. Step 3 is we're going to set up our AI appointment setting process. This is where all the magic happens and you don't need to do anything. So we're going to handle all incoming leads with a team of AI agents running the entire appointment setting process. So on WhatsApp, SMS, voice agents, we're going to test all these things to figure out what works best in your industry. And it's all going to be custom prompted off your own business. So they're going to speak literally like you or any of your sales reps. So it's not going to be like some AI agent that's going to scare away your customers, nothing like that. Now, step 5 is we're going to implement our custom sales funnels. It's basically a combination of high converting sales funnels to convert traffic onto an appointment, number 1, or onto a custom built community that is built for you. They're going to build trust, filter out low quality leads, and they're going to increase the value per appointment. So what's so important about this community is that in this community, this is where you're centralizing all the nurturing. You're not letting people kind of run away on Instagram or anything like that. You actually get them, have them focused right in one place, educate them, build trust, and convert them with ease. Step 6 is we're going to place trained sales reps into your business so you don't have to go through the recruitment process and do all that BS that takes hours and also takes thousands of dollars to do. We're going to implement highly trained sales reps gone through hours of our own training and also our SOPs. What they're going to do is they're going to manage the entire community that I just mentioned. They're going to create attention generating sales assets. So what that is, it's content that has gone viral, or it's just information that has gone, that has proven to generate demand. What they're going to do is they're going to create that, and they're just going to send it out to everybody and start educating people. And then they're also going to increase customer lifetime value because they're going to convert people that are in this community. Step 7 is lead management. So everything here has given you the ability to get leads and to get appointments on demand. Now, what you need to do is you actually need to have a bird's eye view of the business, right? You need to be able to manage it. So we're going to give you access to a full stack CRM with literally everything you need to stay organized. So custom sales pipeline, you get the nurturing workflows, you get really everything you need to converse and to just have a general overview of your business. So this is the remodeling creator flywheel, and this is what you really need to be able to scale to $100,000 to $500,000 per month effortlessly. And it's exactly what we do here at Axelite.io. So the first thing is you need an internal system. What it's going to do for you and what our Own Your Growth model does is that it solves every obstacle faster and effortlessly. So having a no-brainer offer with leverage acquisition. So once we go in and analyze your company and we start leveraging unadoptable acquisition, what that's going to do is it's going to get you a predictable lead flow. And now you have a predictable lead flow. You can actually afford to invest in talent and expanding if you want to franchise or if you want to exit, whatever you want to do. I don't know why you'd want to exit at $100,000 to $500,000 per month, but you can do whatever you'd like. But you get a predictable lead flow. You can invest into good things that are actually going to grow your business. They get you results, and you don't need an agency, and you can finally afford better attention with new testimonials. So the more testimonials you get, you could start just generating literally clients on demand, and it's literally a flywheel once you start owning your marketing and have a system that you could predict and that you can honestly, you have full control over. So having one marketing service will solve the gap for you because you have predictable consultation acquisition, you have high pricing power. So once you have one marketing service, one offer that is so focused, you could start charging high prices. Once again, once I mentioned, it's going to increase your margins. You're going to have a lower volume, but higher margins. And then you can afford investing in talent and expanding, doing all these things that you want to do that are going to make you great. So if you book your roadmap call right now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you 2 free AI ad creatives to test yourself completely for free. I'm going to do it personally. I'm going to give you 3 free AI lead gen guides before our call so you can know what to expect and you can literally have everything you need to be able to start getting clients. And then once you get on the call, we just give you a roadmap and you can run away with it. We're going to give you the ability to role play with our AI appointment setter that is going to be custom to your business. So whatever industry you're in, we're going to build out a AI appointment setter and allow you to role play with it to see how it works. And on the call, we're going to give you a custom step-by-step roadmap on how this Own Your Growth model will be able to apply specifically to your business, not one clear-cut offer, nothing like that, of how it can customly apply to your business. So that was a free roadmap call, but if you want to partner with us right now, not only will we build out your entire Own Your Growth model for you, but what we're also going to do is we're going to fly to your city at our own expense to film your high quality ads and content. Nobody else is doing this. We're going to literally fly wherever you live in the world. We're going to fly to your city at our own expense to film your high quality ads and contents. We're going to run your ads for free for 3 months. So like I mentioned, this is an internal system that is predictable and you own the licensing to it. So it's in your business and you would have to manage it and deal with everything like that. But what we're going to do is we're going to offer you management and support free for 3 months. So we're going to run your ads and optimize them for free for 3 months. And we're also going to optimize your content for free for 3 months as well. So not only are we going to come to your city and film your high quality ads and content, we're going to take those creatives that we just created, and we're going to start optimizing. We're going to run your campaigns, and we're going to get you insane results. So if you want to book your free roadmap call, then click the link down below. Whether you want to partner with us or not, we want to give you so much value that it makes it inevitable for you to succeed. So whatever you choose, I'll see you on the other side.